What's your creepiest experience that haunts you to this day?
When I was 8 years old, me and my cousin were trying to decide what activity to play, so we stopped walking through my garage and sat down facing one another to talk. Middle of the afternoon, clear blue summer skies, multiple large windows letting in plenty of light. Then all the light completely disappeared. There was only black. My eyes were wide open and I couldn't see anything at all. We both went silent. I sat there rooted to the spot. Directly in front of me, where my cousin was looking at me prior to the blackout, two red eyes were staring at me. I was filled with horror. I shakily called out my cousin's name and said, "Your eyes are glowing red." She then whispered back, "Yours are too." Her voice was scared and shaky just like mine. The panic and urgency to get out of there was intense. It was still pitch black, but I reached out straight in front of me to try and grab her hand, and the second I found it, I stood up and started moving in the direction I knew the back exit was. With my free hand out in front of me, I felt for the door. The second I found the knob and swung the door open, the afternoon sun was blindingly bright. Inside the garage was light again, and normal. My cousin looked normal. My heart was still pounding and I still felt terrified. I ran with her to my playhouse, and we crouched down, not saying a thing, just panting. My aunt came minutes after, walking around the house looking for us to take her home. For years, I never told anybody about my experience. I never talked to my cousin about it either. We had a few other unexplained things happen after this, and a few years later she blew it all off and still jokes about those milder weird things, but never the garage thing. She never mentions it either. It has been almost 30 years. I met up with her last month and wanted to finally discuss it, but we had an unexpected guest join us, so I'll have to try again another time. This was absolutely real to me. It happened. I want to know if she remembers it or experienced it for real, or if she was just feeding off of my words, actions at the time, thinking I was just playing around or something. I wasn't playing. This negatively affected my life. After that experience, and the following ones, I had horrible nightmares for 2 years. I've since experienced other paranormal things, just not this particular thing again. However, to this day, in certain instances, I will occasionally get scared. I'll see red eyes in the dark again.